What's up, everybody? It's Blunt Guts, and today I'm going to be talking about a scary experience I had in an abandoned building. Before I get into the story time, I'd really appreciate if you guys hit the subscribe button, the like button, or even just share with your friends. Now, this story takes place when I was 13 years old. Me and one of my friends, let's call him Eric, we skated places a lot. We went to the mall, we went to the skate parks together. We did a lot of shit together, and me and him loved to explore shit. He was only like 1 year older than me, but one day me and him were just exploring this parking structure, and we found an entrance to an abandoned building. Now, this abandoned building, I have tons of stories about this place. This building was like 4 stories tall. It was connected to a parking structure. All the plants and shit are overgrown. There's a restaurant on the bottom floor, but the rest of the building is like offices and like scary ass looking places, bro. Like, it looks like the back rooms. But on this particular day, we were trying to enter to the entrance that we usually go through. All of them were locked, so we just decided to go to the back because we knew there was a door that you can just like open. But all the entrances were like nailed shut with wooden boards. So I went to the back of this building and we noticed that someone left the other entrance open. Like, one of the doors was just wide open. And we're like, what the fuck? Someone had to just come in here right now. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, one of our other friends was with us too. Let's call him Cyrus. And that's me, Cyrus, and whatever the fucking other friend's name is. I forgot his nickname. You guys probably remember. Yeah, it's me and them too. We're walking up to this door, and we're starting to hear like yelling of a girl. And we're like, oh, that's fucking Cherry Lee. Cherry Lee is a girl who lives like in the top floors of the building. And we made friends with her, and we call her Cherry Lee, and we're like, oh, that's Cherry Lee talking. So we just walk in the building, and we're like, Cherry Lee. And this lady's like, who's this? And we're telling her that we met her before and we're friends with her. But we're not talking to her face to face. We're just like yelling into this hallway. And all of a sudden I start hearing this like guy talking with this deep voice. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but I was assuming that that was Cherry Lee talking and that was her boyfriend next to her. But she told us she had a boyfriend, and I've heard him talk before. He sounded just like that. And the last time I remember hearing Cherry Lee's boyfriend talk, he was asking her where the kids exploring were, saying he was gonna do shit to them. So I didn't think this guy was a very nice guy. So I started backing out of the door. Me and Cyrus, we were already like out of the door. Our other friend proceeds to go deeper into the building looking for this girl. Now we're just waiting to see what's next. All of the fucking sudden, 2 feet away from our friend, the doorway is taken up by this 6'4", bearded, kinda chubby, big ass white guy. If I had to guess his age, I would say he was like 60. But when he walked in that room, I was like, no way, that guy has the worst vibe. I'm out. So me and Cyrus are speed walking away from this building. We're gonna make a right onto this sidewalk and go straight to the bus stop. By the time we get to the corner of the building to make a right onto the sidewalk, we look behind us and all we see is our friend running towards us. Now, when I saw that friend running, I was hauling ass. I ran to the closest parking structure and I was just standing there. Now I'm looking around to see where my friends are. I look at the corner. Around the corner, there goes my friend just fucking hauling ass, while this old ass 6'4" white guy is chasing him with this huge metal pole, trying to hit my friend with it. And I forgot to mention that the moments that we were in the room with this guy, he was telling us, saying that the building has security cameras, that he's the owners, that he's gonna fucking get us sued and shit. And I didn't know whether to believe him or not, because I couldn't tell if he was homeless or not. I just went with my instincts and fucking ran. So yeah, eventually we meet up at this market right next to the building. Now, I'll put the link in the description, but the market that we went to is actually the market from the stealing video. And there happened to be a bus stop right across the street, so we were like, fuck it, we gotta get out of this area right now because cops are not too friendly in this area. So we got there as fast as we can, we sit down, now we just have to wait for the bus. Car starts pulling into where the bus is supposed to be, and we're like, this guy better get the fuck out of the way, because if the bus comes, then we're not gonna be able to get on. This car drives up to our stop, turns down the window, and we're face to face with the phone camera. I see a lady behind the phone camera saying, hi boys, and she was spamming her fingers on the picture button, spamming pictures of us. I recognized the voice, and I just kind of put 2 and 2 together that this was the lady that was in the building, and that was not that lady was not Cherry Lee. That was the owner of the fucking building. And now the owner of the building pulled up to us, now spamming pictures of us, and she's saying we're fucked for life and she's gonna get her people on us. Now all this is happening in like 0.5 of a second. By the time I put 2 and 2 together, her windows like barely cracked and I have my skateboard over my face. Me and my friends are like, what the fuck? That shit was so funny, bro. We ran into this apartment complex right behind us. We ran all the way to the back of the driveway and started hiding in these bushes. In those bushes, we put on our hoodies, I put on a beanie, and we made a new plan. Basically, our plan was to skate as fuck down the street. I don't know how far it was. I would say it was like 6 blocks. Now, we might have been over exaggerating this shit, but we were just in go mode. The other part of the plan was to get to this bus stop, take the bus a couple cities down to the skate park. Yeah, we skated at 6 blocks, we got onto the bus, and when we walked on that bus, it was like home free. And that story is so funny because we were just running around the city, just trying to get away from these fucking people who were following us. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. Subscribe, like, and I'm out.